Once upon a time, this area, Barangaroo, was a big flat piece of concrete, just like here, devoid of all life. But now, it has turned into one of the biggest developments in Sydney CBD in the 21st century, this century. And now, to add into that, we now have a brand new metro station about to open up next year here at Barangaroo. And we've been given a very special opportunity to go and check it out, get a little sneak peek just before it opens up. So let's go in and have a little tour. So the Metro City in Southwest, the first stage that will be opening up, will have 8 brand new or upgraded stations along here. And a few days ago we were over at Waterloo. You can check on the top right hand corner of the screen to see that video. And today we are over here at Barangaroo, one of 4 brand new stations in the CBD. So at the moment, this area is still pretty much a big flat piece of concrete, or well, it's asphalt at the moment. And you can see the Crown International Towers and one Sydney Harbour there. This will all be redeveloped soon, sort of as more medium density development. Try to not overshadow the reserve. That's why it's sort of very minimalistic. The design of the northern entrance to Barangaroo, as you can see here. So this is where you will be able to take the lifts. There's 2 lifts that take you down to the concourse, and then just a little bit further here, there's 3 sets of escalators that take you down to the concourse, as you can see here. Okay then, so we're now going to take the escalators all the way down to the concourse. So there's these 3 small escalators here that take you down, followed by there's sort of like a mezzanine area there, and then another 3 sets that will take you all the way down. Now it might look like from here that there's not that much happening, but trust me, you'll see in a second as you go as you get down to the bottom, it is something magnificent. And what you'll hear now is my genuine first reaction. Wow. I haven't even seen any photo previews yet, so this is just amazing. Okay then, so we've made it to the ticket barriers here at the concourse. We're going to go straight through, no need to tap on today. There's 2 sets of lifts there, which is great. If there's like one that doesn't work, there'll always be another one. You're not going to get like any shock horror things like on Sydney trains. And there's 2 sets of escalators that take you over to other ends of the platforms. They used it as sort of like a one-way system today because of how many people were here. There were so many people, so thank you to all who came. It's a very wide, very capacious platform just along here, so there's plenty of room for office workers, etc. Along here. So this is sort of like a little guide thing, you know, the little silver things, you know, telling people where to be at, to get on, to get off as well. And then there's the teal Barangaroo sign, and then that's a little signal for the crossover, so that's available, you know, just in case there's like track work and stuff like that. And then that's the overhead conductor rails, which is similar to what they have on the underground section of the Northwest Metro, so that they can make the tunnels a little bit smaller, make it slightly more cheaper. So we're gonna keep on walking down this way, check out the other parts of the platform. It's sort of, you know, your sort of almost, you know, like your typical metro station, but it has a Barangaroo style feeling, you know, with all the sandstone walls just along there, which is great. So now we are slowly walking over here. You might be able to see Paul. Hi Paul, and see us in the trains. I can't believe I've forgotten his name. And we're going to go up the lifts, except it's not working. Oh, it is working. Whoop-de-doo. So we're gonna go up. They still have to have lift operators at the moment, but you can see down there, sort of the floor is like a sandstone style, which matches perfectly to the environment of Barangaroo. And then there's cinder blocks, classic cinder blocks. Don't do that. Oh, it didn't fall. No trains departing yet. Well, it's a weekend, so they weren't doing any testing. But you got to wait until next year for the trains. So anyways, we've got to follow this one-way system. So we're going to use the other set of escalators to get all the way up to the top. Get all the way up to the concourse again. Okay then, so just up the top here you can see a camera crew here which were interviewing people, including me. So I might be on official Sydney Metro stuff, so yay. So yeah, if you see me, that were great, the camera crew. So there's sort of a little, like again at Waterloo, that little gift bag thingy. And then over here, if you're a Sydney train staff member, this might look familiar. A hub. Okay then, so you might notice just behind me that there's this weird white wall that sort of doesn't really match as much compared to the rest of the station here. That's because behind here there will be sometime in the future a southern concourse being built, a southern entrance that will take you up more towards Crown, the international towers where we were earlier, but it will be built by another developer, a private developer, and they got to go, you know, for council and DA approvals. If you've ever done that, you know sometimes what a nightmare it can be. So it may be a little while longer. Okay then, so the toilets aren't quite done yet. They're still temporary here. They're just here for the construction workers, for the tradies, because why not? So yeah, so this isn't quite done yet there. And somebody went and wrote something in the dust over there. Who's been trespassing? But anyways, so yeah, they have the these little installation thingies. You can pause here if you want to see what exactly they're talking about right here. So the sandstone, which is my favourite part of the station, was built by a sandstone quarry. It was all done handmade, and I think there's about 4,000 or 7,000 of these blocks all around. So it just shows how much time, effort and dedication it took to make the station so beautiful. And down here it matches really well with everything happening above here. As you can see, this is up on the foreshore just here, and it matches just so brilliantly. And there was also I wasn't the only one who was having a fan club behind me. There was so many people around.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Please try again. Thanks for calling our unified communications system.
Somebody
Please dial the extension of the person you want to speak with.
Somebody pressed
For the
this.
company directory.
I wasn't the one who pressed this. It was somebody else. So last time my Opal card didn't work, so I'm using my actual debit card. I'm not sponsored by Bendigo Bank, and you can't see my numbers there. But yeah, still doesn't work. So anyways, we're now gonna go up the escalators up to the street level and go down on the lifts again back to the concourse level, and then that will be pretty much it. Okay then, so we've gone up to the top here. This entrance will eventually have access to Hickson Road. You're not going to do that whole loop-de-loop thing like we did there. They're not that stupid. But it will have connections to ferries, a Barangaroo Wharf, and also to the 324 and 325 bus over to Watson's Bay. So we got the lifts here now. The great thing about these lifts is that, like, if you're in a wheelchair, you can roll on straight along here, and there's doors at the other side. So when we get down, you just go straight out. You don't need to turn around, you don't need to reverse or anything like that. Just in and out, and that's great. Of course, this lift isn't going to be wooden forever. It's just temporarily until the metro station opens up eventually. And then there's sort of that mezzanine area just around there as well. And this is where you can take the lift from. It's just sort of around the corner. It's sort of in a sneaky little corner. Now, these little ring thingies and the words on there are all the traditional names of the trees that grow around here, which are represented by those little bush-like art structures just along there, which is great. And now it's starting to get a little bit more than comfortably busy, so I'm going to wrap things up now. Okay then, so I'm now finished here today. I'm gonna go and head on back home now. But yeah, thank you so much to all these people behind me for joining me today. I'll link their channels in the description. And there was also a lot of other people who came up to say hi, to show their support. So thank you very much to all of them as well. So thank you very much and have a great rest of the day. Goodbye everybody. Goodbye. Bye.